Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim. I started recording before I realised that my microphone wasn't actually, sort of moved over to my face. It's on a boom arm, you see, attached to my desk, and it was sort of swung off to the side. So hopefully I remember to edit it out, that bit. Anyway, we are in Gilden Hall Barrow, warming up by the fire here, because we just swam here from the mainland of Solstheim in freezing, frigid water. We killed a couple of reavers we found here, and if you'll recall, Gilden Hall Barrow is the site of an old barrow and treasure trove from Morrowind. And we came here, and we discovered that the reavers were very disappointed because the Nerevarine had essentially come here and looted all the treasure beforehand, until we discovered, when we mined out some of the Starim in here, that there was a secret passage behind one of the tombs, which led down to this area here. We're in the sort of a little mini hall of stories right now. There's a few bits of treasure lying around, and we're about to delve deeper. I have no idea if this is going to be a big dungeon in front of us, or if this is just a little thing. But we're going to find out either way. So, I will have to apologise in advance, since it's been a fair old while since between this episode where I'm speaking to you now and the one I previously recorded prior to this one. I took a bit of a long break, mainly just to focus on other stuff like getting Oblivion up and running again. So, yeah. Now if we can stop, just jump, there we go, that usually fixes it. So yeah, here we are. Should I put on my mask? I probably should. Someone suggested to me a mod to do with all the Dragon Priest masks and stuff like that, which looks really awesome. And I'm probably going to get it installed for Chapter 6. So I believe I told them that in the comments anyway, but there you go. I'll just give you a little shout out, say thanks for that. There's a few mods I've got in mind for Chapter 6. I'm kind of on the fence about adding too much, because especially after what happened to the Oblivion Let's Play, I'm a little bit like, I don't know if I should risk it. But on the whole, I think Skyrim is way more robust than Oblivion is when it comes to mods. I mean, you look at the mod setup I've got now, and you compare it to the one I started the LP with, some pretty huge changes, and for the most part, the game has been totally fine with it, really. I mean, it's not as good as New Vegas, for example, which is awesome when it comes to modding, but it's definitely better than Oblivion. So, I think we'll hopefully be okay as long as I don't go completely overboard. What I need to do is do a bash patch, actually. I haven't done one of those for Skyrim yet. I finally learned how to use Rybash when I reinstalled Oblivion, but I need to do it for Skyrim as well, I've just realised. But yeah, as long as I've got things like the save game cleaners and that sort of thing, I think we'll be fine. And look! A pile of heralds! Oh shit. Claudius, what have you done? Well, there's only one way forward now, isn't there? Potion of health. Ayleid Greatsword. Come again? Value 1,300. What's our carrying capacity? Oh, we've got loads of carrying capacity, so yoink. Oh man, look at all this. Silverhawk bow. Woo! It's kind of cool, although I don't think it's good as our dwarven one. Hope we can find a way out of here. But yeah, look at all this treasure. This is insane. I didn't see this when we first came in here. It kind of blended in with the floor a bit, or I just thought it was like dirt or something. Yeah, this is what Gilden Hall Barrow looked like in Morrowind. It was full of big piles of gold. Emerald, garnet, and master lock chest. Joy of joys. I'll give it a try. You never know what might be in it, especially when it's in a treasure trove like this. Oh man, if we weren't suffering from dragon sickness before, we sure as hell are now. Oh, give it all. I don't know where we're putting all this, by the way. It's always been a bit of a thing, isn't it, in Elder Scrolls games? It's like, where are you actually keeping all of this? And I'm accidentally picking up plates and things, but who cares? Where are you actually keeping all this gold, you know? I remember once playing New Vegas with a mod that... I did not mean to do that, actually. I don't want the Elven Armor. No. Drop. Alright. I once played New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, with a mod that gave bottle caps weight. And let me tell you, it completely transformed the way the game was played. I mean, I like to roleplay, but there are sometimes limits. You have to just suspend your disbelief in some aspects. You know. Like, you know, it's just one of those things, like the fact that your characters never go to the toilet, for instance. Alright, we've got a chest there, we've got... a chest here. Alright, well, let's give it a go. Oh, we've got a... we've got a key for these. Sweet. Ebony hammer, brackets mace, damage 100 and... ooh, hold on. I forget how much damage our weapons do. Ooh. That's not a bad weapon. If I smith that up, I mean, I don't think I've got ebony smithing yet, have I? But I'm on the road towards getting it. Yes, see, I just need one more perk and I can get Red Mountains Calling. Ooh. Proper little hammer. That's kind of cool, actually. I think Glorious is mostly stuck to swords, isn't he, so far? But I remember mentioning a while ago that in the Legion he probably learned blunt weapons because it was one of the required skills in Morrowind for joining the Imperial Legion, so that's the way I played it off anyway. But at this point I think he's branched out plenty. I mean, just look at the way he's dressed, but that's a pretty cool weapon. I have to admit, I really like little hammers like this. It kind of reminds me of the hammers you get in Baldur's Gate. God, oh, we could dual wield it with a sword. Although, I don't know, dual wielding's a bit weird in this game. I mean, dual wielding in general is a bit of a fishy topic when it comes to realism, but I never liked the fact that you couldn't block while dual wielding in Skyrim. I think there's probably mods that allow you to, you know, do something about that, but I don't know what they are off the top of my head, and I don't believe I've got any installed. But this, I'm liking. This hammer. You know, it's technically a mace, which means we can get a whole bunch of perks that sort of increase its effects, whereas our sword, I don't think really gets many perks. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Block, heavy weaponry, light weaponry. See, we could get scimitars, short swords, shark's jaw, no, hornet's sting, no, blood price, is that it? No, that's axes, spears. Bonebreaker. Ah, there you go. Yeah, we've already got a rank in this. Attacks with mauls, maces, and clubs ignore 20% of armor. That's pretty cool. You can do some damage to a dragon if you get up close with it as well. Disorient. Sideways power attacks with mauls. Disorient the target. That's for clubs. Abaddon. Oh yeah, that was a thing I was thinking of, wasn't it? Ditching the shield altogether and just sort of going single weapon style. You know, that'd be especially cool with the sword, wouldn't it? Like so, we just fight like this and get a speed bonus and whatnot for it. Could be interesting. Works better with a sword, I feel. Some of the kill cams I remember actually, because I did do a character that fought like that once. And some of the kill cams you get actually for using just a single weapon without a shield are kind of cool. That's something to think about, I guess. I've come to rely on the shield quite a bit, but, you know, maybe it's time to branch out. Maybe we'll start dual wielding. Maybe we'll start, you know, using single weapons or something. I mean, using two-handed weapons is completely out of the question, unfortunately, just because it relies on heavy weapon skill, which we don't have. Which makes me sad, because you know, I think Claudius with a badass claymore would look kind of cool, but whatever. It would muck up the balance of the game as well if I just went on a training spree trying to get my heavy weapons up as well. So... Say if we were going to use that in the left hand and... Where is it? There we go, that in the right hand. Yeah. Kind of cool. Not sure about the pose, but, you know. So if you attack with both... I've never done a character, actually, to be honest with you, that's dual-wielded in this game before. So... I mean, considering Skyrim relies so much on being able to timed block stuff, I don't know whether this is a very good idea, but I'll think about it anyway. Yeah, for now I want to re-equip the old sword, though. There we go. Which needs more charge, I've just noticed. There we go. Not sure any of that stuff warranted a master lock, but fine. I had the key, so no complaints from me. Anyway. Moving on. Times like this I wish I had a torch instead of night vision. It's cooler. What have we here? Unearthly blue flames. It's not a good start. Some kind of seal. Is that the Holy Grail over there? And if I take it across this, everything's going to collapse. What is it with this DLC and Indiana Jones references? Whatever. Hackney Deathbrand. Ah, Blood Scythe. Thanks for the 250 gold that I'm not sure where you were hiding, Hackney. It's not like he's got a lot of pockets. And Blood Scythe. Freaking knew it. Should have used a bag of sand. Oh god. Defeat Hackney Deathbrand. Oh boy. Let's have a look at this scimitar. Okay, that's a good scimitar. It's better than this sword, in fact. When wielded with Soul Render, which I don't think we have, absorbs 15 health and has a chance to weaken enemy armor. Oh wait, no, it's not better than this at all. The damage counter thingy down here is lying. Yeah, the plus is just 10 points of fire damage, but still, neat find, I guess. He doesn't seem to know exactly where we are. Hey, Hackney. Hello? Okay, this guy is tough, according to the legends, so... Is he blocking? Is that what he's doing there? Maybe I can block with dual wielding then. Is that part of Skyrim, I wonder? Either way, I need a potion. Oh, this is set to be quite a duel, isn't it? I can already tell. Come on. Ah, time block for the win. What? Oh, you are cheating. That is not on. One of them even has a freaking ghost crossbow. That I'm not impressed by. Oh, don't even. Good grief, he had a big crew. Right, who's next? Single file, please. Quit it. Abusing shield bash is my forte. He seems to have disarmed himself, by the way. That wasn't very smart of you. How does the ghost even become disarmed? I have no idea, but he managed it. Unless he was just using a shield with his fist. They recover from being staggered quite easily, don't they? Alright then. Where are you, hack now? There you are, Milado. Right, I'm going to quick save because we've evidently reached the next stage of the boss battle, and I feel like that's fair enough. Oh, that one had a name. Right, now what? Further waves of dudes. Oh god. Hackney disturbs your rest, matey. He summoned you. I'm just saying. Right. Oh. Sorry guys, it's been a while. I'm a little out of practice with regards to Skyrim's combat. Oh god, these archers. That's a big sword. We got any homemade health potions? Yeah, we have. I don't really know if any of this stuff is relevant. I'm trying to get myself into the habit of using resist potions and things like that more often, but I don't think any of this helps right now, actually. I don't have a resist ghost arrows potion. Are you guys just going to keep coming endlessly until I deal with these archers or something? Is that the deal here? Alrighty then. He returns. Let's see if we can try a bit of magic. Well, you know, magic of a sort. Oh yes, apparently, by the way, I've been told, thanks guys, by the way, the fireworm thing only works with all 3 words of fire breath, which I don't have, which kind of sucks, frankly. I wish I had all 3 words of fire breath. It's like my favourite shout, but... Sunflare. That reminds me, we've got a bunch of, you know, standing stone powers, haven't we? Conjure werebear. No, not horse call. I should really favourite leaders telepathy, actually, to be fair. Not that I've got any followers right now, but... Right, Sunflare, 100-point fiery explosion. Could have used that when there was a whole bunch of them, never mind. North Wind. Targets take 20 points of frost damage for 10 seconds. Are ghosts resistant to frost damage, though? That's the question. Let's give it a whirl. pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Black Soul Gem. And Soul Render, which does terrible damage. Oh dear. I think there might have been a bit of a fuck up with the reproc of that. Because I'm pretty sure that should not be doing 43 damage when it's, you know, the other one does 130. Whatever, I'll take it. It's a unique sword. Oh, whatever, I'll just take the ectoplasm as well. Oh, what's the... It's R, isn't it, to take all? Sorry, I've been playing Oblivion, which uses A to take all. At least with the mod I've got for it, it does, so... Apotheus boots. No. This is the anticlimactic bit that always follows a fight. We just run around looting things. I think that's about all of them. I'm not really missing out on much if I missed any one or two, so... Very well then! Oh, Skype just popped up in the corner. I wonder if that got recorded. Never mind. Okay, yes, I know Duke is online now. Go away. Stupid thing. Well, that was pretty cool. I guess that's the end of the old hack near Deathbrand quest. Yep, there we are. It's all done. We've got the full set of stuff. So now, what have we got now? We've got to find Nail off the Steward. We've obviously got to do some black books, which I'm not looking forward to be honest with you. We're going to go soak some taproots, that's right. We've got to talk to Storm about the thing for the main quest. Yep, black book. That, which I'm just not going to do, I don't think. I don't... I mean... I'm the first to admit that I've been a bit out of character for this entire chapter, and that's mainly because I'm playing this for the first time, this DLC, and I, to be honest, will not be coming back to do it again for probably a very long time. These days, I never play Skyrim anymore unless it's for the Let's Play. I just don't. You know, it's just not a game I play anymore, really. I mean, I like doing the Let's Play, but beyond that, that's all I do with it. So, once we leave Solstheim in this LP, I probably won't be playing Dragonborn again for a long time. So I've kind of been wanting to experience as much of it as possible now, and that has meant, in some cases, doing some slightly questionable quests with regard to my character and that sort of thing. Which on some level I kind of regret, but at the same time, like I said, I wanted to do as much of the DLC as possible. Yeah, but I think finding this Bilgemuk for the Reclings in Thirsk is just I can't even remotely begin to justify why Claudius would do that. So we're not going to bother, I don't think. We've still got this one for looking for Wolf's brother Torkild. But that one doesn't have a quest marker or anything. And I don't know, we haven't got really much of a clue where to find him at all. We just think that he may have become a werebear, and we've been warned to keep an eye out for him, and that's it. Yeah, and this is all just... yeah, this is all mainland stuff, mainland Skyrim stuff. We still need to go and do that thing for Animal, and I've almost completely forgotten what on earth that was about. I think... Yeah, one of her old company members, Bodan. Someone's been killing off... Yeah, someone's been killing off the members of her old mercenary company. Okay, yeah, now I remember. Right, yeah, she's probably wondering where the fuck we've got to. Oh, dear. Well, I'll make that a priority when we get back, then. I think that fair is fair, you know. Yeah, let's regain the winter hold, which is probably not going to do for ages, to be honest with you. Control fat and Daedra heart a tube. I don't even remember doing that. When did that happen? Whatever. Oh, poor old Reigns. It's gonna be stuck in here forever now. Dragon Hunt. Oh, that's Worm's Tooth. God, I installed Worm's Tooth in, like, as a chapter 1 or beginning of chapter 2, and I never really got round to it because I didn't realise what it was at the time. I thought it was just a little quest mod, Worm's Tooth, but it turned out it was like an entire new, like, expansion type of thing, like Falscar, so I've sort of been like, yeah, I kind of, you know, I sort of don't really want to do that right now. I'll do it at some point, but I don't know what to do with that, really. I mean, I guess we could... The only thing I can think of is maybe retconning the whole thing. Uninstall the mod, play the game, then reinstall the mod so that we get the courier come up and send us the message and we start all over again when I actually do want to do Worm's Tooth. Or what. But again, that's a bit of a risky thing, isn't it? Because that introduces all sorts of dodgy save game problems, you know, in addition to me blatantly retconning something that happened earlier in the LP, you know. But it's just odd because we were asked to do this like months and months ago, and we just still haven't done it, you know. I mean, we had a very good reason for not doing it at the time. It's because we were a puny weakling, and we didn't want to go anywhere near any dragons if we could help it, and this guy was recruiting us specifically to kill a dragon, so... But, like I said, I didn't realise what it was at the time, so... And Dawnguard, but that's nowhere near remotely a priority right now. I mean, speak to Rallis Sedaris at Gilden Barrow. I don't know what that is. Oh, when did we get that? Is that a Solstheim thing? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back through my videos and check what that is. We might never do it, to be honest with you. We're probably not going to do everything in this DLC before we leave Solstheim. As much as I like Dragonborn, for the most part so far, I'm beginning to feel like it's outstaying its welcome, so... I'm at that stage where I'm trying to wrap up as many quests as I've already got as possible before we, where's my... Oh, I'm already wearing it, technically. I forgot about that. Yeah, anyway. And I think we're going to wrap up as much stuff as we can, and then we're gonna have the final showdown with Mirek, and ooh, it's nighttime now. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna finish the DLC. Because, you know, quite apart from anything else, Claudius is acutely aware of the fact that Alduin is meanwhile busy terrorizing the mainland with his hordes of dragons, and that's not going away. You know, we've got to get back there and do something about it. We can't waste all our time here with Mirek. Even though he represents a very clear and present danger to the people of Solstheim, I feel a clearer and more present danger than Alduin does to Skyrim at the moment, so that's why we're doing this now. But yeah. Oh, hello, Walker. Yeah, Claudius is quite aware of the fact that we really need to get going and get back to Skyrim before everything goes to shit in our absence. gonna just pop in here and warm up. After that freezing cold bath, that's the wrong house. I'm a bit... okay, I was a bit confused there. We came out up from this direction when I actually thought we were coming in from this direction.
What was that?
Sense of direction not failing me now. What? 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 What's going on? What are you doing? Your things have fallen out of your display case. Let me put those back for you.
You skulk and sneak like a reekling.
Who are you talking to? Have you got a rat in here or something?
Gone now, I suppose.
Yeah, whatever it was. Can you make any food? Cooked boar meat. Hey, yeah. Venison stew. Ooh. Oh, man. Venison reminds me of Falkreath. Good times. We need to go back to Falkreath and find Brack again, I think. See what he's been up to. I miss that guy, he was cool. How are we doing? No, didn't. Wrong button. Peckish. Alright, well. Cooked boar meat. Nom nom. It's a filling meal though, so we should save it. How about a tomato? And another tomato. That should have done it, I think. Well, where are we going to rest now? Are we allowed to rest in here? I'd like to think we are. Okay, I think we can sleep in this bed. I mean, it's a bit odd because it's their bed, you know, but they don't have a spare. I've got to rest somewhere. I mean, I could try pitching my tent in here, I suppose, and just get the bedroll. Because I think that's how it works if you try to pitch it indoors, but I don't know if I'll be allowed. The game might just tell me you're not allowed to pitch it here. How much firewood do I have? Not enough. You guys don't mind if I take that. After all I've done for the Skull Village, you know, I think the least I could ask for is a couple of bits of firewood, let's be honest. Oh yeah, the amethyst claw. Can we not join these somehow? Can we drop them? Yes, we can. I was just struggling to find the button. Alright, cool. They're no longer quest items, then. Well, let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Where is it? Oh yeah, we've still got this. Which I don't know what it does. We may never find out. It's just a curious objet d'art that we've picked up. Hey, there it is. Pitch tent. Right, this might look daft, but it might work. And no, okay, right, it doesn't work. It's just giving us the red thing. It won't. Can't place camping equipment in or near settlements or in buildings. Yeah, figured. Well, I guess these guys are going to be very generous, and they're going to say yes, you may use the bed upstairs, and they'll, I don't know, they'll get their bedrolls out or something, or maybe they're just going to be up all night because they're not showing any signs of going to bed, are they? Whatever. So the next thing I think we need to do is we need to go and dip these taproots in the river. Beast blood keeps you from restful sleep. Yep. Don't I know it? Poor Claudius. He had kind of had a good night's sleep in a long time as a result of that. Excuse me, viewers. Tired. Hungry, thirsty, not tired, sober. By the way, is it just me or is the music a little on the quiet side? That's better. Anyway. Hungry, thirsty, blah blah blah. Right. Spring water! Thirst has been quenched. Cooked boar meat. Could have a bit more, really? Blimey. Alright then. Have we got anything that's small? We haven't really, have we? I'll have to have a look around here. Maybe these guys have got some spare vegetables or something knocking around. Whoops, daisy. Ah, an ash yam, that'll do the job. I'm full. Okay, so yes, we are going. We're going to headwaters of the Harstred River to soak our 3 taproots there for Elinia to help repair Tel Mithryn, essentially. Harstrad River. This is a very strange glitch. Very strange indeed. The Harstrad River, anyway, is somewhere over there, I think. So without further ado, let's just get going.
Elders talk of great cities much bigger than our village. But why would anyone need so many?
If Nicholas leaves...
They're honestly, they're not much bigger than this village, most of them. You're not missing out. Oh great, there's a blizzard. Wonderful. Okay. Headwaters of Harstrad. They are this way. Let's go. Blizzard or no. Blizzard be damned. We'll head out into it anyway. We are the Dragonborn of prophecy. We can't afford to wait around for the weather to improve. Mind you, it's pretty dire, isn't it? Then again, we're on the northern end of friggin' Saltzheim of all places. What do you expect? Oh, that goes to Mirak's temple. Doesn't it? Okay, this way. Headwaters of the Harstrad River. Oh, crap. Oh, I don't think that technically counted as swimming, thank God. That was a bit deeper than I thought. Hello, Bunny Rabbit. How you doing? You are lucky I've got loads of boar meat. And venison. We've become a real wild man of the woods, haven't we? Since we've come here. Now, is this the headwaters? Or do we need to climb up this cliff? Alright. I think this down here might be the headwaters, actually. I've gone a bit too far. When in doubt, use the magic quest arrow. Oh, okay. We need to go in somewhere, apparently. Am I missing something here? I feel like I'm missing something. Here it is. This is the headwaters of the Harstrad River. And here's the water. Oh, we've got to go in this cave, right. Didn't even know there was a cave there. Oh, here we are. Oh boy. Spriggan Grand Matriarch. No, thank you. You know what trees don't like? Fire. That's what trees don't like. Well, if it wasn't all covered in snow, I'd say this is quite a nice little cave. Right, well, job's done. So now, we need to get back to Tel Mithryn. Colbion Barrow's over there. Maybe we should just go to Colbion Barrow. And maybe I'll remember once we get there why we were supposed to be going there to meet this person. So, alright, you know what, yeah, we'll do it. I don't remember there being a barrow down there, actually. Oh, now we're soaking wet. Lovely. Better get back to the Skull Village then. Sharpish. Oh god, look how quickly I'm freezing to death. No! For the sake of some bloody taproots! I refuse. I refuse. If I get mauled to death by Alduin, yeah, okay. Occupational hazard and all that, but I refuse. For the mythical Dragonborn of prophecy to meet his end at the hands of a bit of snow. It's not on. It's not happening. Yes, I know I'm freezing, game. You need not to remind me. Right, yeah, in here. Having a bit of a brain fart there. Couldn't remember why I'd run back to the bloody village in the first place. There we go. Whew. Right, so once we've done this, we'll take these back to Tel Mithryn, and then we'll go to Raven Rock, and then we'll find a steward for Master Neloth. And again, God knows why I'm doing it. I'm just sort of... I'm doing it because it's there, and Master Neloth is hilarious, to be honest. So, yeah. Look, guys, I promise, when we get back to Skyrim itself, I'll stop mucking around and I'll actually start role playing properly. Like I said, I'm acutely aware of the fact that my role playing has been a little lax recently, but I've already explained why. So. We just wait and warm up. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. We could go and do a black book while we're here, although I don't really want to alarm the Skull by transforming in, you know, just diving into a book in their presence. They might think it a bit odd, so maybe we'll do that when we get to Tel Mithryn instead.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
No, I'd like to die peacefully in my bed, actually. In a nice warm bed. At the age of 130, if at all possible. If I die with a sword in my hands, it probably means I've done a bad job. Anyway, we're all warm now, so let's go. Right, this is the quickest way south, so let's go. Point yourself at the volcano and run. Oops, no breeze. Gotta have those. I'm thinking of getting the... I don't remember exactly what it's called. It might be called the Winter Overhaul for Skyrim or something. Because I was looking at it the other day. Because I'm having a look at, you know, a few mods I could get for Chapter 6 when we get to it. And I was looking at it, I'm thinking, oh, you know what, that looks kind of cool, actually. You know... transforming Skyrim into a winter version of Skyrim, by which I mean it's in the season of winter and therefore there's snow everywhere, like all over Whiterun and stuff. And I kind of like the idea of it. So, and I can't remember what I was going to say now. Wonderful. I'm having a senior moment, it would seem. What was I gonna say? No, maybe there was nothing else other than, yeah, I'm thinking of getting the Winter Overhaul. Because, oh, well, yeah, no, I think what I was going to say was the main reason is that actually, in terms of the calendar, we're in Sun's Dusk now. So we're getting into winter in the Tamrielic calendar itself. So if there's any time you're going to install a Winter Overhaul, now would be the time to do it. I feel. So I think maybe I will do that. I don't know. It depends how much trouble it is to actually get it installed, honestly. So, and getting certain mods to work with it, like Frostfall and that sort of thing. So, because it won't do to have me wandering around outside Whiterun in the middle of a blizzard when and the game's telling me the air is warm and pleasant. So. But, you know, I have to admit, I wouldn't mind seeing the tundra covered in snow or Falkreath in the winter and stuff like that. It would be kind of interesting. But at the same time, I'm a little hesitant, actually, because if I do get sick of it, we're sort of stuck with it until we get out for the winter months, aren't we, I suppose? Oh, dramatic changes in landscape and climate. That's what Elder Scrolls games are all about. Right. Which? Yeah, it's this house, isn't it? It's not the main building we want. We want this.
It's a shame about Verona. Damn that man. He's being totally unreasonable.
What else is new? I have the 3 soaked taproots.
Truly? Well done. I'll just keep 2 of them for myself. No need for Neloth to know. Take that last taproot and plant it into the wall of the withered house.
Okay, can't you do that? Whatever. Adrenaline rush potion. What? Yeah? Screw it, why not? What's an adrenaline rush potion? It's not one of these, is it? No, I already had that. Where is it? Is it in here, maybe? Well, that's odd. Never mind. Okay. We're going into the main bit. I think we are. Yeah, that's what it's pointing. Whee!
Find a new steward for us quickly. Master Neloth is making me do all her work.
Plant the taproot. Talk to Elinia.
You need all your toes? I could really use a fresh toe for... Never mind. You aren't moldy enough.
I do like Neloth, and the guy who voice acts him as well does a really good job. A case in point being that exact line. He didn't say it, he didn't voice it as "you aren't mouldy enough," he voiced it as "you aren't mouldy enough." It's a subtle difference. Right, let's go talk to Elinia. Good God.
I don't care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
The soaked taproot is planted.
Good. Now maybe Neloth will get off my back about it. I suppose you think you should get paid for helping an old woman. Here, take these. I'll sell you more if you come back later.
Oh! Yeah, that doesn't do anything, does it, at all? But I guess we figured out where the potions of ultimate well-being came from. They're from this DLC. And they're pretty awesome. Alright, back to Raven Rock now. Or better yet, let's go to Gilden Barrow first. On the way back to Raven Rock. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 3 birds with 1 stone. In fact, if you include the fact that I'm probably going to do the remaining black books in Raven Rock in our home, I think. Actually. I love how some of this stuff is still on fire. I mean, how many years ago was it now that that thing erupted? Probably be on the lookout for ash spawn in this neck of the woods. I am annoyed that I can't take Freya with me. Because not having a follower has been a bit of a pain in the arse in this chapter so far. I thought it'd be a nice idea to begin with because I was actually getting really frustrated with, you know, the follower AI and Greg's incessant jabbering about rubbish and all that kind of thing. I was getting a bit fed up of it, which is why initially I decided, you know, sorry, we're not taking any of the followers to Solstheim with us. But I've kind of come to regret that decision a bit because it's been pretty tough going as a result. You know, we've held our own just about, and we've killed a couple of dragons while we're at it as well. But which is, I think, fairly impressive. But, yeah, on the whole, life would have been a lot less stressful if we'd brought someone with us. I mean, we could have hired that mercenary guy in Raven Rock, but I don't really want to. I prefer followers, as I've said before, I think, but... What do you hope to achieve? I prefer followers that have a sort of more story-based reason for following us. That's why when I play Project Eternity, for example, I don't use the generic adventurers you can hire at taverns. I use the the companions that you just sort of come across. Fruit tea, herbal tea, leg of goat, orca meat, some ale, nice, and some skooma. I'll leave that alone. I wish that was a very odd random encounter, where you just get attacked by a random person called Nord or Orc or Breton. It just makes no sense. I guess maybe they're supposed to represent other adventurers. Hang on a minute. Colborne Barrow's over here. I thought I set my marker on it. Never mind. Still nobody's done anything about this Red Iron Guard. What the hell? Whatever. Wait a minute, shouldn't there be a house here? I'm pretty sure there should be a house here. Because there was a little farm here, wasn't there? And now it's disappeared along, and there's a chest floating. What the hell's going on? Whatever. Going back here, right. Right, I can't remember, as I said, why we're here, but we're about to find out, I'm sure.